Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Scope. And now, here are your hosts, Jared, Adam, and Shane.
Hello, everybody. It is episode 328 of your Scope program. By my calculations, I believe it's been about 8 months since we've done a show. I think our Christmas holiday special was the last time that we did something, so we're back.
This is the first one in 2024.
I know, it's pretty exciting.
Mere weeks before a presidential election where who knows what will happen.
Oh, my goodness. Well, let's do a little housekeeping, Jared.
Yep.
Adam is not here tonight. We actually didn't even tell him.
Hey, I'm here too.
Oh, it's Adamatic is back. Oh, that's a deep comedy callback there. He sounds like he's got an upgrade.
Hold on.
Maybe not.
Yes, Adamatic is here.
It kind of sounds like him in a way. Well, he'll be participating in this episode 328.
I did my best.
Oh, fair enough.
Look, he never had the best timing. What are you going to do?
No, he was always a little bit off. So, yeah, we actually had plans to do shows during the summer, but unfortunately, a little bit of life gets in the way. We get tired. We're old now. So, we're here now. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I think Adam was doing some higher learning, some education to improve himself.
Adamatic is a bitch boss.
Exactly. I agree with that. So Jared and I are going to man these next couple of shows solo. And then hopefully we can get Adam back into the mix for some fall shows. We're pretty excited because this is what I'm calling our Scope Dope or Scope Nope Not Quite Summer Food Fest. One of the reasons why we're doing this now, Jared, is because our food is going to start expiring because we've had some of this for so long. And the reality is that Adam's had most of these foods already, and you can't really buy most of them in the stores now. So it's kind of like a retro on what happened before. But it's still going to be a lot of fun. We'll give you our opinions on some of the craziest summer.
I did.
Yes,
they were very tasty.
He's not as funny as the real Adam, but maybe he'll kind of get into the swing as we get going.
Ha
All right, Adamatic. Jared, let's press on quickly, shall we? We've got almost 20 different foods for the next 2 episodes, and we got to do it.
Oh, wrong buttons. I'm in the wrong spot.
It's been 8 months, so Jared and I will be back with a very special episode.
Let's effing go.
Thank you, Adam. Attic. Episode 328 of The Scope. Back in just a couple of minutes.
This is me remembering how to do this. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It is the traditional break where we tell you all about our Patreon. Those of you who are on Patreon, you guys have had a great year. You haven't had to pay for anything. Of course, you hadn't had any new content either. But your pocketbooks are still flush with cash. And that means, I guess you have time to tell your friends to sign up. And if you're a new listener or an old listener who's never signed up before, you can head over to patreon.com/thescopeshow, where you can pledge as little as $1 per episode. You can set a monthly cap, maybe. I'm not sure if that's still a feature. It's in my script, though. You can cancel anytime. I can guarantee you that is still a thing. And, you help support the show. You help buy the snacks. You help pay for the web hosting. You help our AI text-to-speech robot find a real job. All of these things at patreon.com/thescopeshow. Make sure you go there today. In fact, pause the show, go there now, and then come back. I don't know how long this break is going to be, so your little 30-second skip button is not going to help you out. Maybe I'm coming in here right at the end after you hit skip a couple times. Patreon.com/thescopeshow. Go there now.
everybody. we are back. It is episode 328 of The Scope, part 1 of our Not Quite Summer Food Fest. Scope Dope or Scope Nope. Jared and Shane in the house. Jared, I hope your stomach is ready and willing and able.
I will give it my best.
I appreciate that. Adam,
My tummy is hungry for that number.
Nope. That's not what I type.
number.
I'm not sure what num. Let's try that again, Automatic.
Do it again.
My tummy is hungry for that num.
There we go.
Tummy is hungry for that number.
You know, technology.
I'm writing that down because it is so good. I'm going to remember that. Yes. So, Jared, at this point, it wouldn't be the Scope without us eating or drinking terribly unhealthy foods and debating their merits. And with summer pretty much in our rearview mirror, our favorite food companies were hard at work pumping out creative flavors they hoped would have changed the junk food landscape. So, Jared, we do have our eyes on a record 17 new summer food items, now old food items.
You've outdone yourself.
I know.
I'm doing my best to fawn here. This summer food spectacular has everything.
It does. So here's the deal. For the things we love, we'll give it the classic Scope Dope rating. If it happens to stink, we'll rate it the devastating Scope Nope. It's going to be tricky because we only have 2 people here, so we are in uncharted territory. How do we come up with a answer if we don't agree? I don't know, but we're going to wing it and find out. Maybe Atomatic can break the tie, Jared. I mean, he's here. He might have opinions.
I have to remember that when I have the soundboard focused, that's what happens.
Well, let's get to it. Let's start. Jared, should I read the list of foods we have for this episode, or should we surprise the listeners?
Maybe I can weigh in.
Okay, thank you, Adam. You tell me. Should I list them all first, or should we surprise the audience?
Read it, boyo.
Okay. All right.
Automatic wants you to read it, so I'd say go for it.
Here's the list. We're going to start with some churro-flavored Oreo cookies. We'll follow that up with Coca-Cola Spiced. It's something that's been around for a while, but we're going to try it for the first time. After that, we've got Mountain Dew Baja Point Break Punch.
Okay, that's enough reading.
Sorry, Automatic, we're in it. Followed up by Oreo Dirt Cake flavored cream cookies. Ruffles Korean style sweet and spicy chili cookie or chips, not cookies.
Surprise the kids, why don't you? Surprise the kids, why don't you?
Oh, if I click it again,
he
only when
doubles
it's
it.
highlighted.
Number. Oreo Sour Patch Kids. Baja Fiery Mango Doritos. And then the final.
Number.
Mountain Dew Baja Laguna Lemonade, Jared. We are in for a treat.
Let's see if it does this now. Here we go.
Go ahead.
STR.
Nope. NUM is a number, but an STR is not a string. Okay, well, I thought I was talking to a robot, but I guess not.
He's not as bright as we think.
If I do this, does it?
Bull.
Nope. Anyway.
All right.
That's enough code talk for you.
I love your experimenting. It is great. Jared, let's dig into our first treat. This time around, as I mentioned, it's going to be the Oreo churro flavored cream sandwich cookies.
Hopefully
and they're
labeled.
delicious.
It's taped from the bottom angle.
Well, I wanted it both on top because it's a sticky note.
Yeah, the sticky note part isn't working out so well.
It is
the
not
tape,
working.
though. The tape is coming in clutch.
I did not want you to be surprised. So these are a deliciously sweet treat inspired by traditional cinnamon sugar churros. These limited edition snack cookies feature unique fried dough flavored wafer and churro flavored cream with sugar inclusions, plus the signature Oreo cookie embossment. So, I mean, that's key. The flavor hides in that embossment.
That's true. That's the nooks and crannies of the Oreo is what you're looking for.
Okay, I'm going to pull this out. Let's talk
Tape
about
like one of your French girls.
Oops.
What?
Let's try that again. I typed it wrong.
Tape me like one of your French girls.
There we go.
All right, Jared, let's take it. Let's analyze, look at this. Yeah, it passes the smell test, right?
It smells good.
Cinnamon, it smells like a churro.
Okay.
There's no doubt about it. I would say the cream looks a little funky. I'm not going to lie.
It looks like peanut butter. Just from the eye, it looks like peanut butter. Like, am I getting into a peanut butter? But I'm not smelling peanut butter, so.
No, it smells like cinnamon left and right, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get a bite of this thing.
the cream on its own doesn't do a lot. Interesting.
I'm getting some of that sugar inclusions in the cream. So it's actually like crystals of sugar. So that's giving that the outside of the churro texture that you would get.
Yeah. That seems to be like an Oreo enhancement for this year. A lot of their cookies have these sugar inclusions. I had the Star Wars ones over the summer.
Yeah.
Where you get you buy a pack and you don't know what you're going to get. You're going to get a light side or a dark side. We were dark side for the record. And it had kyber crystal inclusions.
All right.
Okay.
I've downed this cookie. I've got thoughts. I'll kick it off as your.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm still leading.
I love it. It's great. I mean, I don't necessarily know if it reminds me of churros specifically, but it definitely has that cinnamon sugar thing going for it that does sort of recall a churro to a certain level. But it's still an Oreo, right? Like a golden Oreo wafer with a not super overpowering cinnamon cream, which I like. I mean, this is something, one of their extra special flavors that I would probably buy on my own if it were around all the time. So yeah, I like it. Maybe a little bit of like a snickerdoodle bit to it, Yeah. Could be similar, but yeah, okay. I give it a dope. What about you?
You know what? I was hoping for a little bit more flavor.
Oh,
that said, it's not an unpleasant experience. I just think it's subtler than I probably wanted. But maybe that's a good thing. I mean, I guess if you're going to only have one, you want a little more flavor. If you're going to have a handful, maybe subtler is the right way to go. So I'm in favor of this one.
All right.
Yeah, scope dope.
So we are starting off
Can a
strong,
robot
Jared.
experience flavor?
Yes.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I mean, that's one of Isaac Asimov's many principles of robotics, right? Can a robot experience flavor?
I think so.
Yeah, why not? Well, let's move on to our second item, Jared, and this will be interesting.
Asimov is my dude.
Okay. We'll see if Coca-Cola Spiced is your drink, Atomatic. It's Coca-Cola only spiced. Coca-Cola Spiced transformed the familiar into the extraordinary, blending the iconic taste of Coca-Cola with a burst of refreshing notes from raspberry and spice flavors. Coca-Cola Spiced offers an uplifting taste experience. Full disclosure, I am drinking the fully sugared version, and you have
I have zero sugar.
You have zero sugar. So we're going to hit this from all directions. Jared, you teased off the show that you have Coca-Cola Spiced news. Can you share that?
Breaking news published as of just today. I wasn't aware of this. Apparently, this Coca-Cola Spice was meant to be a new permanent flavor, meant to capture a Gen Z palate who apparently prefer stronger flavors, we shall say. Breaking CNN Tuesday, September 24th, Coca-Cola is pulling its newest permanent flavor from store shelves.
Oh, failure.
Coca-Cola is discontinuing the production of its new spiced flavor just 6 months after the soda hit shelves, marking the end of a disappointing attempt to attract younger drinkers. The company said in a statement that Coca-Cola is always looking at what our customers like and adjusting its flavors. As part of the strategy, we're planning to phase out Coca-Cola Spiced to introduce a new exciting flavor in 2025, a spokesperson said. So there you go. This could be my first and last experience with Coca-Cola Spiced.
This could be like a $50 can of Coca-Cola Spice right now.
Let's spoil its value.
One note, Jared. I think every single special Coke flavor that we sampled since we started Scope Dope or Scope Nope, all those Coca-Cola creations, I don't think we've liked one of them.
No, not really.
I think everyone's been a nope. So we'll see if this now canceled flavor will change our tune. See, let's get that sniff test. Oh, I immediately
Am I
smell.
permanent, or will I be retired?
We'll see. See how you do today. I'll tell you, Jared, I definitely get fake raspberry.
Yep.
Right away.
There's raspberry on this.
Yeah. I never thought that spice and raspberry went together along with cola flavor, but here we are.
I think maybe the criticism is it's not actually spiced. It's just raspberry.
Okay, let's get in there.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel about it.
I think spiced might have been the wrong name, and this is probably contributing to why it's now retired. It's not necessarily bad.
Mm-hmm.
Strangely, it tastes less like regular Coke than just regular Coke Zero does. Regular Coke Zero does a pretty good job of tasting like full Coke for the most part. I mean, it's still, you can know it's no sugar, but this, for whatever reason, is skewing in my palate a little more towards the diet realm, which is a little harsher flavor. Okay. If their intent was to cultivate the what they say is a Gen Z palate that likes stronger flavors, this is a miss, because this is not a strong flavor. I mean, at least the zero sugar one. Maybe your sugared one is a little more full bodied, but yeah, I don't think this fulfills the mission. So I guess I'm not surprised that it was retired. That said, I don't mind it. I kind of like it, actually. It's like, it's in the cherry Coke realm, but it's just a little bit left of that.
Jared, that's exactly what I was going to say. At least with the full sugared version, it tastes like a raspberry Coke, which out of all of the Coca-Cola creations we've had, this isn't creation, but this is the best one we've had, in my opinion. Like it's least offensive. It is, closer to what it says it is. Like, I mean, it tastes like a raspberry Coke. I'm not sensing a lot of spice, maybe just a hint of spice. And the one issue with the raspberry flavor is that it really does come off as like artificial raspberry in bordering on medicinal in a way. You know what I mean? Like, that's sort of what it is. But that being said, it's still the best new Coca-Cola flavor we've had in the past 2 years or 3 years or however long we've been doing this. For me, it's still a nope. It's not something that I would seek out, but it's the first one that I would actually finish an entire can if I had it in front of me without being grossed out. What do you think for yours?
I think it's a pleasant diversion. I think it is a failure to live up to its branding, which is spiced. You need something that's going to come at you with a little venom, and this does not have it. Yeah. So I can understand why maybe people were underwhelmed and didn't buy it. I don't dislike the experience, and I think I'm like you. I don't think that I would seek this out. I think it's in the realm of, but inferior to a cherry Coke.
Yep, I would drink a cherry, and everyone knows cherry Coke is my favorite Coca-Cola drink, and this is a weird second cousin to it. Yep. But not quite there. And it's weird, like raspberry and spice. Like, tell me anything else you've ever had in life that mixes raspberry and spice together.
Well, they just picked the name. They didn't actually put any spice in here, which is a failing, I think. Yeah, give me a spicy Coke, and we'll see how we like that. Let's actually spice it up. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't either.
Sorry, Coca-Cola.
Where does this leave us, Jared?
I think we agree. I think we agree.
We do.
Ew, scope no.
All right.
It's a soft nope, though.
Jared, I think I agree with that. A soft nope. I think I had an order for food here that I sort of threw together, but I'm going to mix it up a little bit just because we have dealing with a lot of sweet stuff. So I'm going to go over to our first chip of the night. Mm-hmm. That will be the Ruffles Korean style sweet and spicy chili. Marketing text goes like this, my friends. With crunchy ridges made to stand up to even the thickest dips, Ruffles potato chips bring epic flavor and snack satisfaction to any get-together. So clearly there's like no... They didn't even write any... they didn't even write any stuff for this. So that just sounds like it could be any Ruffles. On the package, I'm seeing garlic. I'm seeing red hot chili peppers. Yes, we're seeing Anthony Kiedis. And let's take a whiff. Let's get that smell test going here first. Oh, yes, definitely... You definitely get that spice. You get that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it smells.
I'm getting garlic.
Yep.
Little onion.
And these chips are orange, my friend.
Gochujang is my love language.
Interesting, Automatic.
Wow. Well, let's get in and try this, Jared.
Okay, I'm going to go for a nice round one here. Oh, I got to get the underside because that's where the spice lives.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have one more.
Yeah. Okay. That was surprising.
All right.
Okay, I'm a little surprised by the finish in that there isn't one.
I get heat remaining. There's a little heat. I mean, it's not like overwhelming, but it is definitely there. Like my tongue is feeling heat.
Really?
Oh
'Cause
yeah, for sure.
I got an initial like hit of heat, not very hot at all to my palate, but just enough to know that it's there, and then almost instantly it's gone, and the flavor is gone. There's almost like there's no depth to this flavor. It's just kind of Asian heat, and then it's gone. In fact, it's almost like they didn't salt them either. I'm really confused by this chip.
I mean, the heat is sticking around with me. Like it's still on my tongue. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I'm having a little bit of a resurgence like in the back of the throat.
Yeah.
So it's
I could feel it.
It's sticking around a little bit. Not like in an unpleasant way, but just like it's sort of like hit, went away, and now it's just kind of like swelling up again.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Interesting. I would be curious to like if you ate a bunch of these, if that sort of builds and remains. I can't do that because I have more things to sample. But
right. Yeah, I'm really torn with this. This is it's interesting. Like it definitely, like you said, it has that Asian flavor. It doesn't hide from that. It's really, top of mind, so to speak. And the heat is there. I don't know if it's my favorite kind of chip, but I think I'm going to give it a mild scope dope because I think it does what it needs to do. Like it's not shying away from what it is. It's an interesting flavor combination, something you don't necessarily see a lot in chips. And, you got that sturdy Ruffles ridges that can stand up to dip. I mean, how do you say no to that? So mine is a mild
I also
scope
have
dope.
an Asian flavor, but only in my mind.
He's chiming in at the most opportune times. Jared,
what did you give it?
I gave it a mild scope dope.
I think I'm a mild nope, to be honest. I'm not, I'm happy to have had the experience to know what a Ruffles Korean flavored would look like and taste like. It's leaving me wanting. Like that kind of like gentle resurgence of spice has now completely exited the building. And I'm left with, I don't know, just kind of an empty mouth.
Okay. Well, I think that the correct
final rating
we would give on this, honestly, is I'm conceding it to be a scope. Nope.
Ew, scope no.
Wow.
Again, like mine was a mild dope because I feel like it was successful for what it did, but it would, like push comes to shove, I would probably get a different Ruffles flavor if I had the choice.
Yeah, if you want like a daily driver, this is not it.
This is sometimes. This does not go into that.
It's a special occasion chip.
It is a special occasion chip. So we got We've got dope for the churro Oreos, nope for the Coke Spice, mild nope, and another mild nope for the Ruffles.
Kind of waiting to be blown away by something.
Yeah, well, let's see if we are blown away by this, Jared. This is a weird one. The Oreo dirt cake flavored cream.
So we're going for the brown circle. Okay.
So we're going for the brown circle. This is based on that delightful treat. Let me read the marketing text. Oreo dirt cake cookie. Let me try this again. Oreo dirt cake chocolate sandwich cookies are the Oreo cookies you've always loved, but with an exciting, delicious twist to resemble the classic Oreo dirt cake recipe. These chocolate cookies pair the scrumptious flavor of Oreo chocolate sandwich cookies with indulgent, dual layers of brownie-flavored cream and chocolate cream, with pieces of Oreo cookies and topped with gummy worm-inspired sprinkles. I mean, the gummy worm is sort of like the key component to this dirt cake.
Okay, there's little sprinkles on there. Okay.
So let's get in there.
So these are like the sugar inclusions, but they're in the cookie instead of the cream.
And it's literally like red and blue and green sugar inclusions right on the top. And you can definitely see it's a dual flavor or a dual cream.
That's their technology they got now, the dual cream.
All right. I mean, Just between you and me, Jared, it smells like a chocolate. It smells like an Oreo cookie, right?
It does.
I'm not getting much different here. Does seem like the cream is a little bit thicker on these.
Okay.
When I was sorting them out, I noticed that too. So, let's get in and take a bite.
Okay.
Dirt cake is what I named my pet groundhog.
All right.
Okay.
I've got it.
You got it.
I'm gonna let you think a little bit about it.
You go ahead first.
Well, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I was not impressed in the sense of it literally just tastes like a chocolate Oreo. Kind of creating an Oreo that's going to get a dirt cake flavor. I mean, dirt cake is just like chocolate cake. I mean, there's nothing to it. And so I think you sort of have to lean on those gummy worms in some way, right? I mean, that's the distinguishing factor. And it's utterly, I mean, they're only decorative.
I think there's a slight hint of that flavor if you get it right. Like if you get one right on the tongue, you can taste it. But
yeah, I didn't get it. I mean, it is not an offensive cookie. It's a cookie that if you brought these to a party, you'd eat them, right? But you you just think they're just regular Oreos or like a chocolate on chocolate Oreo.
Yeah.
So as a chocolate on chocolate Oreo, it's fine. But as a specialty limited edition cookie, I'm going to give it a nope.
I'm going to agree with you. I think it was fine, but I agree with you. I wanted them to lean into that gummy worm flavor a little more. And maybe the crystals need to be bigger, or they just need to be punchier. I don't know, but it's barely there, and it's a little disappointing.
Yep.
I think that this type of technology with like the flavor crystals in the cookies, I think it's gonna come up again very shortly, and I think it's gonna be more successful in that context.
I'm excited to see if that. Yeah, yep. So we're not hitting on all cylinders here, but Jared, it's that time where we sample our first of 5. Count them.
NOP,
5.
Nope, knob, P number.
What is Automatic having a seizure? What's going on there?
NOP,
Jared?
Nope, knob, P number.
We're going to the first of 5 specialty summer Mountain Dew flavors this time around. It's Mountain Dew Baja Point Break Punch. This rose-tinted Mountain Dew is one of 2 new sodas released in honor of Dew's 20th Baja anniversary. Baja Point Break Punch is an all-new tropical punch-flavored soda. I have heard that it might taste a bit like Hawaiian Punch. I think that's the...
Okay.
And I love Hawaiian Punch. I mean, It's all sugar, baby. There's no zero version of this, correct? Yours is straight up?
I'm straight up sugar blasting today.
All right, let's get in on it. Get that smell.
Yeah, I mean, it smells like Hawaiian Punch.
It smells like Hawaiian Punch. It's got that punch smell. Down the hatch, baby.
Here we go. Okay. I seem to have screwed up my camera by
that aftertaste of this really hits that Hawaiian Punch vibe.
It's definitely giving me like Hawaiian Punch, but from the Mountain Dew verse.
Yeah.
Like it's got that kind of, there's just a certain tinge to a Mountain Dew flavored soda that's there.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
I kind of like it. Like it's not as bold as some of the Mountain Dew flavors that we have. It's definitely not as bold as regular Mountain Dew, but it's I mean, it's in that realm of Hawaiian Punch, and I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, it's not. I would say that if you are doing a 1-to-1 comparison to Hawaiian Punch or like Tahitian Treat, those punches are a little punchier, right? It leans in harder to that. There's stronger, sugary flavor. This was actually not quite as sweet as I thought it would be, and maybe that's sort of that Mountain Dew essence that you're talking about that sort of curbs that a little bit in this case, because it really is apparent. But I'm with you. Like as a Mountain Dew flavor, if I had to get a Mountain Dew, this would be right at the top for me for one that I would get. I mean, even more so than some of like the specialty flavors, like the Bomb Pop one we did or something like that. Just because this seems like it's something that's kind of normal, right? Like, oh, I'm going to get a soda. I want a fruit punch.
Yeah.
This fits the bill. So I get
Mountain
it.
Dew,
Dope.
This Mountain Dew was grown up on the mountainside, not down in the rainforest canopy.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means. But
I liked it too. I'm also going to give it a dope.
All right. Well, let's lock it in.
Dope.
Scope dope.
Baja-versary related content. Over the summer, we were ordering Taco Bell, and I noticed that they were celebrating the Baja-versary, as you do.
The Baja-versary.
And one of their online exclusive items you could order was a Mountain Dew Baja Blast gelato cup.
Oh.
You could only get it in the app. Cost you $5, and when you get it, I swear to God, it's like a little tiny shot glass size of gelato. It was not worth $5. And it was very much like a frozen yogurt sherbet feel. I think gelato was maybe overselling it, but it was definitely something to experience. Overpriced, but what are you gonna do? Limited edition. They're gonna get you for what you get.
It's pretty tough for you to pass up a limited edition sherbet.
Yeah. That tastes like Mountain Dew Baja Blast. So
Mountain Dew Baja Blast sherbet on the Baja-versary.
Yeah.
Well, Jared, we've got 3 more items. I think we're gonna do sweet, salty, drink. Okay, so let's go back to the sweet family with these very, very interesting Oreo Sour Patch Kids. I think this is what you were talking about when we were thinking about the
Sweet Me Baby.
Yeah, that too. We're thinking about that crystallized sugar.
Yep.
Introducing the Oreo brand's newest limited edition flavor, Oreo Sour Patch Kids, offering Oreo cream filled with multicolored sour sugar inclusions sandwiched between 2 Sour Patch Kids flavored base cakes.
Cakes?
That's what it says.
Wait. I've never... is this the first time they've referred to them as base cakes?
I've never heard base cake as a thing, but there it is. I'm writing that down. Base cake.
Somebody had fun with the language.
All right, let's. I'm going to open up this package. You have your samples. What do we got for a smell?
I mean, they smell like cookies and Sour Patch Kids. No, full disclosure, I've had these before. I know what they taste like.
Oh, it's interesting.
Go ahead.
I was going to say it's interesting, Jared, because you definitely get like the Oreo baked smell.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But you absolutely smell like a hint of Sour Patch. I don't even know how to explain it. It's almost like a fruit filling with cream or something. I don't know, but it's
now. I've not inspected a regular run of the mill Oreo off the line recently.
Yeah.
But there is a curious artifact of this cookie, and maybe it's just because it went through the specialty line. Mm-hmm. And as we've talked about, the specialty line has the ability to apply 2 separate cream flavors.
Yes.
If you look at the edge of your cookie, this has 2 separate passes of cream. They just happens to be the same cream. But you still get that dividing line. So I suspect they have like a specialty line that has this technology. Maybe the entire line is upgraded to that. Like I said, I have not inspected a regular Oreo in a long time.
Jared, I think that this calls for a special scope investigation.
We might have to send
investigative report.
We might have to send a team out to the Nabisco factory.
Absolutely.
So
well, I
go ahead. Have you had this before?
No, I have not had it, but
Okay.
it definitely, you get Sour Patch. We'll see how sour it actually is. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is insane, Jared.
I look forward to your comments. To be fair, Sour Patch Kids are a little bit of an insane candy to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I mean, I went to my notes and I immediately wrote down a D for dope.
Wow.
Just because, like, I can't believe they pulled this off. You've got all of the essence of a vanilla or a golden Oreo. but then you've got it completely infused with that Sour Patch flavor, and it's bizarre. But like as a a specialty cookie, they 100% accomplish what you would get if you perfectly cross Sour Patch Kids with this, right? I mean, maybe the only thing that you're missing is a little bit of that, a little bit more tang, perhaps. But there is quite a bit of tang considering what we're dealing with, and clearly it's pretty hard to infuse like a gummy aspect into it.
Yeah,
they didn't do it with that dirt cake. They didn't really do that with this, but
I think it's up to the user to allow these to become a little gummier if you want.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Let them age.
But I'm going to say, like, I kind of like that tanginess with the cream filling. And again, I don't know if this replaces some of my all-time favorite Oreo specialty flavors, but damn, I can't believe they got this one right.
Wow, I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, so I'm giving it a dope, a pretty strong dope.
Zing
note,
zing ring a ding, it's a Mie Mario.
Wow, okay.
So, Jared, you've had them before.
I've had them before.
You've been saving this for months. What say you, sir?
I love Sour Patch Kids. They're one of my all-time favorite candies. These do not hit as hard as normal Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, they do not.
I think if you put that much power into them, I think the average Oreo audience would probably never recover. That said, I think this captures that flavor in a little subtler package. I do think it is a little bit at times almost like two experiences going on at once in that you get the Sour Patch flavored cream and the little crystal hits from the cookie, but you're also kind of tasting the vanilla cookie or the golden Oreo, whatever, kind of discreetly. I don't know that they come together as a whole. That said, I still love it. And this is one of my favorite things I had this summer.
Wow. So we are totally on the same page, are we not?
Hell yeah.
This is
scope dope.
Wow. Well, yeah, it is. It's sort of a revelation. Like, yeah, if you're going to do weird, crazy crap, this is how you have to do it, right? I mean, that's just, and I'm going to say, like, the Sour Patch flavor is still lingering in my mouth. So, they put enough in there where it sort of
to wash it down.
I think our heads are going to explode from all these weird flavor combinations.
Yep. Good thing I have Friday off to recover.
Let's see if we can work away some of this sweet tanginess with a Dorito that I don't know if this is a specialty flavor that goes away or if it's part of the regular line, but I did find it. It's Doritos. Speaking of Baja Fiery Mango. Look, there's a shark eating a Dorito logo. There's a giant orange wave. I mean, there's.
Is this tied into is this the Baja-versary? Is this part of the Baja-verse?
Jared, it is amazing that you say that because on the back, they've got a big logo, 20th Baja-versary right here.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
You are not kidding. This is cross-pollination, Frito Lay and Pepsi Company working together to crush it. Let's read about these things. Doritos Baja Fiery Mango offers a unique snacking experience that will excite your taste buds. Bold and flavorful chips with a spicy Baja kick and sweet mango tang.
I'm not sure if I can handle that tang.
Ooh, okay. Smell it, Jared.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's a weird...
Oh, this is a weird one.
It's pungent.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not getting mango. I mean, I think that it's more like the Ruffles, the chili in that sense. But,
yeah, I'm getting chili. Maybe a little mango.
Maybe, but it's hard.
Oh,
I don't love it. I don't love it.
Don't go in too deep.
Yep.
Don't go in too deep. You're not ready for it. Oh, boy. Okay.
I thought, Jared, that it was just my bag because I had so many chips in it, but no, you're getting the same vibe.
There's one near the bottom here that is extra coated. I'm going for maximum experience here.
Yeah, even a single chip. That single chip, I don't love the smell.
This one has a little foldy there, just holding a little extra pocket of spice just for me.
All right, down the hatch, buddy.
Here we go. Oh God, do I want this? Oh,
that mango is there, Jared. It's mango forward.
Oh no. Oh well, we are on a journey. Buckle up, keep your hands inside the cars, boys and girls, and wait until the car comes to a complete stop before getting out. Oh wow. Okay, that flavor was not. That was not predictable from the scent.
You can't smell. You can't smell it and think you know what it's going to be.
No. Okay. Well, we need to try that again.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that we're not shocked.
Okay. Wow.
That was bizarre. That's a bizarre one.
Okay. It's interesting that I got. Now there is some spice.
Oh yeah,
but I got way more spice in the nose than I did in the palate.
Yeah,
and I got way more mango on the palate than I did on the nose. Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, it hits. It hits immediately, like you get a immediate hit of spice, but then that spice changes over to a sweet mango. Like it is actually sweet for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then it's sort of that spice overtakes the mango again, and it gets to be a little bit more savory. But this chip does it all. I mean, it literally it doesn't hide from the flavor that they say that's in it, which is that mango. The mango is forward on it, which is so weird to have on a chip, but it's there.
And the sweetness, like I don't know, sweet on a corn chip. It's confounding.
Yeah. And the spice stays with you. I've had 2 chips, and it is on my tongue and in the back of my mouth. It is definitely fiery.
I think you have to wash it down with a little Baja Point Break punch.
Yeah, our Baja-versary is in full swing. I mean, we're a little late to the party, Jared, but damn it.
Wow. Perhaps we're just the party's just getting going.
Yeah, it's coming to us. Okay,
all right. Wow.
You want to start it off, or you want me to start it off?
I am a little unsure of my assessment. Obviously, you've seen my comments in situ, but I need them to distill into a final result. So if you have cogent comments, please.
Yeah. I'm going to say, if you don't smell them, it starts to work its way into like the Sour Patch Oreo flavor in the sense of it lives up to what it advertises itself to be. And you get an extra point for me right off the bat. I think of so many of the specialty flavored things that we've tasted over the years, and it's really just a shadow of what it should have been, right? Like they didn't lean into it, or they weren't brave enough to do it. This did, and the fact that they do mango, but it's not even like a savory version, right? It is a sweet version of that mango on a corn chip with spices.
Yep.
And how they can kind of get those flavors to change, over the bite that you have of that chip over time. I think it's impressive. Again, this does not replace some of the best classic Doritos, but for a specialty chip, it does what it's advertising, and I will give it props and kudos and give it a dope for that.
Okay. Look, this is not a Doritos that you can just house, right? And by house, I mean, you open a bag of classic nacho cheese Doritos, you put on an episode of Entourage, and before you know it, that family size bag, party size bag is empty. And Turtle has gotten up to some shenanigans that you cannot believe.
Are you going deep into the Entourage verse?
I'm trying to pull out a show that you might just put on while you're eating Doritos absentmindedly, and somehow Entourage fits the bill. Anyway, this is I think this is one where you buy a bag, you share it with friends, everyone gets a little taste, you experience it together. And perhaps you reminisce about it sometime in the future, 10 to 15 years down the road. You talk about that time where you guys shared a bag of mango-flavored Doritos, and you were surprised by the sweetness, and you were delighted by the spiciness.
10 to 15, Jared, we could be talking about this 40 years from now. I mean, that's how it just sticks in the memory banks.
We're saying that this is a memory maker.
I think we are.
This could be this. I mean, you've heard of Prevacid, right? Isn't that one of those memory drugs?
Yeah.
This is just as good. Just as good. Doesn't cost you nearly as much.
Yeah, and it's anti-dementia. I mean, it can be treated for a lot of things. Used for a lot of treatments.
I mean, consult your doctor, but I think this is sound medical advice.
Right. Yeah, we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Inject it into your veins.
I don't know where this lands us. I forget. I honestly already forgot what your assessment was.
I gave it a dope. I gave it a strong dope, actually.
All right.
Yeah, scoped up.
I got to do it. Like I said, it's a memory maker. It's not. This is not going to replace your Cool Ranch, your nacho cheese, your regular Doritos you get you got your, you put in your shipped order and you've got your regulars you always get, which is 3 bags of nacho cheese, 1 bag of spicy nacho cheese, a bag of Cool Ranch, and if they have them, Funyun flavored Lays.
I've never had those.
Nope, they're good. I don't buy that many chips, guys. Come on, it's a
you
joke.
seem like a lot of chips.
No, I think, not that many.
I think we have to pause for a second, Jared, because we've done this enough where we sort of know how to grade these things, right? I mean, we've got these specialty flavors that there's a reason why they're not around all the time.
Chips.
Exactly.
Chips. Chips.
Okay, Automatic. So we understand what they are, right?
Yeah.
So you have to judge it within that frame of reference.
These are specialty foods for specialty moments. You can't these are not going to be around all the time, and therefore you shouldn't judge them in that context.
Yeah. It is very unlikely that we will.
That's not the one I wanted.
That we will taste a treat that will be something that we want to put into our everyday lives. It's probably happened a couple of times, and Tom Cruise agrees. So that's how we're judging it, and that's how we will continue on. I'm going to do a quick recap of all of our dope so far. It looked dangerously problematic for our foods. We started off with a lot of nopes, but that churro Oreo brought it back. Baja Point Break is a doper. Sour Patch Kids, doper. And Mango Doritos hits that dope category. We've got one more item for this particular episode, and I'm excited because it is our Coupe de Gracie for the Baja-versary Mountain Dew's own Baja Laguna Lemonade.
I'm not sure if I'm ready.
It looks like a urine test gone wrong,
I was just going to say, this is a little of an unfortunate color.
The yellow-colored Laguna lemonade flavor, to be more specific, is mango lemonade. So we are following up a fiery mango with a mango and lemon-flavored Mountain Dew drink. Again, there's no Mountain Dew Zero or Diet on this. So you're drinking straight sugar, Jared. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited for us to try it. I love lemonade. I think this is the first Mountain Dew lemonade I've ever had. So I'm just
noticing there's like a bit of an extreme parrot over here next to the logo. There are mangoes and lemons flying through the air. There is a starfish, a cool guy starfish with a snorkel.
Yeah.
This guy knows what's up. He's surfing the wave.
Why is he snorkeling with air instead of water? But who the heck knows? I don't know.
I don't know. This is just a glimpse at what Baja Laguna Lemonade can make possible.
Yeah, that's what happens when you let your illustrations come from AI. Right there.
You're not wrong.
All right, Jared. My cover is off. My cap is off. Oh, that mango is there. Heavy. With a little bit of lemon, but it definitely is mango.
Just a hint. I'm choosing to ignore the date on the bottle.
Is the date bad? It's just a suggested date, Jared.
It was sealed. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. The second sip was a little bit more revealing, and it's what's going on.
Okay, I want a third sip, and then I'm done.
2 is enough for me, I think. I think that
okay, I'll let you kick it off.
I might be prefacing where I'm going. When you open it up, you get a blast of mango scent with just a hint of lemon.
Yeah.
And then you sip it, and you're kind of wondering, where's the flavor?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the mango's there. And the lemon is, look, this is literally billed as Laguna Lemonade. And I am getting almost no lemon. I'm getting like a hint of lemon as if this were an iced tea with lemon in it. Lemon is not starring in this. Mango is the featured flavor, and it is listed first, to be fair. But I don't know that those flavors mix, and I don't think they're coming together at all. This is a nope for me, and a pretty strong one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've seen mango lemonade as a specialty flavor, like in restaurants and things like that.
I And I know you like a good lemonade in a restaurant.
Yeah, it is possible to mix them together, but I mean, I cannot top anything that you have just said. It is mango forward. It's not very lemony at all. And like you said, it's billed as a lemonade. Get that lemonade in there. So yeah, and just the taste itself is strange too.
Yeah.
Like that mango soda is a strange thing, and maybe that's part of that Mountain Dew essence that comes in and kind of messes with stuff, and sometimes it messes in the wrong way. Yeah. But for whatever reason, this is a failure of the 20th anniversary of the Baja Universe, Baja-versary. Not great. Big nope from me.
Ew, scope nope.
I think part of my problem is that to me, a mango is not really known as a juicing fruit. It's not something you think that is going to be juiced into a beverage. And maybe I just haven't been exposed to. I mean, there's obviously mango lassies, but that seems more like a blended drink. Like you've taken the body of the fruit and you've blended it up into more of a liquid consistency. This feels like you would need to juice a mango if this were actually made from real fruit and not artificial flavors. And I just don't see that happening. And so therefore the illusion is spoiled. Sorry,
Jared. And if there's a guy in podcasting that is an expert on juicing fruits, it's you.
Yeah. It's true.
Well, let's recap, my friend. We've reviewed 8 different items, and shocker, it is a split 4-4.
He knows his juice.
He knows his what? What?
What are you confused by?
Did you say juice?
He knows his juice.
Well, I don't know, Adam. Okay, Adam's allowed to.
Adam's allowed to say that, yes. So we gave a dope on the churro Oreos. Baja Point Break, Mountain Dew. We loved it.
Worst Jew ever.
Sour Patch Oreos, Mango Doritos, those also get the dope. But on the nope side, boy, that Coke Spiced, a light nope, Jared, which is the best of specialty.
I have to finish it because it's open.
Yep. Oreo Dirt cookies, tastes like chocolate cookies. The Ruffles, split decision, but it went towards nope. And then that Dew Baja lemonade, that's probably the worst thing we had tonight, with a strong nope. So 4-4.
All right. Well, you can't win them all. You certainly can't lose them all. And here we are.
Win them all.
Splitsies.
So yeah, we've got more delicious treats, hopefully delicious, coming up in our next episode. So let's take a breather, wrap this up, and get on to bigger and better things, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There's more of the scope dead ahead. Under the scope.
I don't know what to play here because I'm not actually sure what we're doing in this segment.
We're just saying, this.
Are we just gonna wrap it up?
Yeah, we're wrapping it up.
All right, because usually we make Adam do something, but I'm not. I don't have the stamina to type that out and make the robot do it. So
nope, we're just gonna wrap it up.
So yeah, we're just gonna do this, I guess.
Hey, I want to talk.
Okay, Adamatic, you can talk if you want to.
He wants to talk, and then he doesn't.
Send us a message.
Wow. Okay. Well, do you mind if I take over? You're a little bit slow.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. I'll just take over. Adamatic, he made a run at it. He's just doesn't have the experience, the je ne sais quoi that I have when it comes to closing out the show. Folks, this is part of the show where we read your comments, we read your voicemails, we listen to your voicemails. We don't read your voicemails. What kind of monsters do you think we are? This is also the point in the show where I tell you to call the voicemail line at 612-21-SCOPE. That is 612-217-2673. Please. I know we've been gone for a while, and this is partially our fault. But see, it's a Google Voice number, right? And if you don't use it often enough, you get a little warning in your email that says, hey, in 30 days, we're taking that number away unless you use it. And what ends up happening is then I take my personal Google Voice number and the Scope Google Voice number, and they have a little text conversation, right? They're talking back and forth, and that resets the clock. But I don't have to do that if you call the voicemail line. So call 612-21-SCOPE. That is 612-217-2673. I just reset the clock like a week and a half ago, so I know it's good. Tell us, were there any good flavors of the summer that you enjoyed? Is there something on this list that you tried and you had a differing opinion? Or is there something else that we didn't cover that you want us to cover? Wait till the next show because there's a whole bunch more to come. But, we're kind of curious if you had any good taste sensations this summer from major food brands. Because apparently that's all we do now. We just taste food from major brands. Frito Lay, we're in the pocket of big Frito Lay.
We are.
And PepsiCo brand. Whoever makes Mountain Dew. Anyway. You can also email us comments@thescopeshow.com. Actually, you know what? I'm not even sure that email address still works. Boy, this is a professional show.
Yeah. We gotta look into some stuff, Jared.
We gotta look into some stuff. This is what happens when you get old, you get other responsibilities. You get to this when you can. And sometimes features of the show wither on the vine until they drop off into the dirt. Decompose, become fertilizer for the next year's crops.
For the next crop of podcasts, Jared.
Yes. Tumblr? No. We're just gonna let that one go. Gonna let that go. We do have a YouTube channel though. This will be up on YouTube. You could have been watching us drink and sample these things. That is youtube.com/thescopeshow. That link is on our website at thescopeshow.com. Shane, back to you.
That's it. What a fantastic read, Jared. It's like you never left, brother. All right, so let's wrap this thing up,
so
Jared.
Exasperated.
I know. Well, that last Mountain Dew really threw me for a loop, man.
All right, well, let's take a little break and come back and do it again. How about that?
Absolutely. Let's wrap it up. So for Jared, I am Shane. Adam out, but he will be here soon. Adam Attic was here. Till next time, everybody. Bye for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves once again at the end. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. I know I have. Fear not, Scope faithful. Days shall pass as if they were but a moment, and Jared, Adam, and Shane will return with another thrilling episode. Until then, send your comments to comments@thescopeshow.com or leave a voicemail message by dialing
612-21-SCOPE. That's 612-217-2673.
Thanks for listening, faithful fans. This is Tony Partington saying, ciao! Tune in next time to another terrific edition of The Scope.
Sa